Do you know what is a basic housing unit? In this video, we will make a short introduction about it. The population in Hong Kong has increased persistently. The land is limited and insufficient to provide enough space for the construction of housing. In the 1970s, the Hong Kong government implied rent control. The government tried to equalize opportunity, ensuring that even the lowest earner weren't priced out of the city. While it helps with income equality, it often leads to a severe shortage. To solve this problem, the government introduced the Basic Housing Unit, which is the BHU. What effects does it pose to different economic concepts? In the times before, the subdivided units are small, unhygienic, and unsafe. The residents are getting sick easily. In other ways, they do not have a good living environment.
However, the landlord doesn't compensate the resident. External cost and negative externality exist. By converting it into the basic housing unit, it was straightly regulated to ensure minimum standard, such as having independent kitchen and toilets. The marginal private cost of the resident increased the quantity of people getting sick, decreased and closer to the efficient level, thus narrowing the gap between marginal social cost and marginal social benefits. Efficiency is improved. They are having a better standard of living, even living in a crowded house with low wage income.
On the other hand, the rental rate has increased sharply and constantly. The rental burden of the resident low-income group kept rising, widened the income gap of the low and high-income group, and the income distribution was uneven. However, to meet the regulation, the administrative costs of the landlords who are middle to high-income group increased. Also, the government strictly regulates a maximum of 10% per rise of rental rate.
If the increase in cost is greater than the rental income received by the landlords, the middle to high income group will suffer loss. Therefore, the disposable income will decrease, thus narrowing the income gap. In conclusion, by the introduction of the basic housing unit, positive impacts shown above are posted to the society. However, some negative effects may also be caused. It is necessary for different stakeholders to find a balance in order to make it beneficial to a society. This is our report. Thank you.